What's up, everyone? This is Jonathan Dornbush, one of IGN's resident Power Rangers experts, and to prove that, I wore a Power Ranger costume for 7 or 8 different Halloweens. Let's not talk about that right now. What we are here to talk about is the Power Rangers 2017 first teaser trailer. This is our first footage. I'm so excited, and I want to start on the final note of the trailer when we see Jason, the Red Ranger, transforming into his Ranger outfit. Now, we've seen the full outfit in some of the posters, some of the marketing material, but we haven't seen it in footage yet. This is the closest we get. He does not fully transform. You can see it kind of morphing over his whole body, to use a terrible word pun. But this is the closest we get to anything like the Rangers, the Zords, the suits, Zordon, Alpha 5, all of that. They're not really in this trailer. This is more of an introduction to the Rangers themselves. So we're going to rewind all the way to the beginning to talk about Jason, as we sort of talked about him there. And so Jason, Red Power Ranger, lives in Angel Grove with the rest of the Rangers. Angel Grove in the series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is where they all grew up. They go to high school there. They hang out at the youth center. This version of Angel Grove, it seems much more desolate. Things don't look really great here. There are problems, obviously, going on in this version of Angel Grove. It's much darker, grittier, to use that stereotypical sort of description. But I do want to focus on one thing in Angel Grove, which is if you see very closely on Jason's truck, there is a sticker of a white tiger. Now, the white tiger is the Zord that the white/green Power Ranger, Tommy, in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, uses as part of the team. Tommy really hasn't been mentioned so far for the marketing material for this movie. There's been no hint of whether he's in the actual movie. And while this doesn't really tell us if he is, it's clear the filmmakers are aware of how important he is to the series. He's probably the most important Power Ranger throughout the entire series history. So whether this is a nod to him, whether this is a suggestion that Jason may take on some of his characteristics, we don't really know. But it's definitely a nod to Tommy there, I would say, for sure. So here we're moving on to Angel Grove High School, where all of the Rangers meet up. They're in detention together. Obviously, you can see Angel Grove, still not a great place. We also meet next Zach, who is the Black Power Ranger. He loves to hang out on high rooftops. Maybe he's played too much Assassin's Creed, who knows. But then we'll get back to Angel Grove High School, where we meet Billy, the Blue Ranger, who is being bullied. Now, the bully could be Bulk or Skull, who were the original bullies in the original Power Rangers movie. We're not sure, but Bulk and Skull certainly would make sense to integrate in this new, obviously not great Angel Grove. Now, here we're also meeting Trainee, the Yellow Power Ranger. She is also the Yellow Power Ranger in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And she's showing that all of the Rangers are kind of being bullied no matter where they go. Here you can see some graffiti on her locker, again with sort of a skull graffiti mark. Maybe it's a skull, maybe it's just a face. Skulls don't really have hair, so that may just be us reading too much into this, but it could be another hint that Bulk and Skull are coming. Now here we meet Kimberly, the Pink Power Ranger, who is also getting bullied. Angel Grove is a terrible high school. Where are the teachers? Where are the parents? Why is no one doing anything to help? But so anyway, Kimberly cuts her hair. She's ready to rebel, as are the rest of the Rangers. And as they rebel, they explore this mysterious rock structure that they come upon. Very alien, very green. And here in the rocks, we see the Power Coins. Now, the Power Coins in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are what the Rangers use to transform into their Ranger selves. They're placed in the Power Morphers. Whether they get these by exploring the rocks, obviously, if they're meant for them or someone else, we're not 100% sure, because in the original series, Zordon sends Alpha 5 out to find 5 teenagers with attitude. Maybe this happens to just be a lucky coincidence that they stumble upon these rocks. But so they explode the rocks, they collect the Power Coins, and they realize that danger starts to follow them by collecting these coins. But also, what comes with the coins are the wonderful thing to wake up to of abs. Imagine waking up in the morning and you just have abs out of nowhere. This lucky man. Anyway, so he can break the sink in his bathroom. He is super strong. All of the Rangers start to notice weird things happening around them because they have these Power Coins with them. Obviously, Billy can now destroy the hell out of this bully without even having to do a single thing. So their lives are changing, hopefully for the better, but obviously evil is going to start to set in very soon. But so they start exploring their powers, they're learning their abilities, as any sort of superhero film has kind of taken on these days. But more than that, they start to discover the weird things that come along with the Power Coins. Specifically, as they go through this water world, which is maybe a nod to Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, one of the first Power Rangers films. This sort of implies as their ship in the film was passing through the Nemesis Triangle, it did this sort of weird water thing that his hand is doing. Could be a visual reference, could just be a cool thing they thought of for the film. But that's what you get there. And then they discover this strange green glowing angular rock structure. It could be related to Rita Repulsa because obviously her color is green in the film, but it could also be related to Zordon, who is sort of the leader and in command of the Power Rangers in the original Mighty Morphin. Likely his command center here because we, in a second, see them training in the caves, probably right around the command center. They also, their Zords that we've seen in the posters sort of have that same angular design, so it's likely related to Zordon, not Rita. So here, hold on, that is not what's supposed to happen. That is Jason and Kimberly kissing. In the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Jason is not with Kimberly. It is Tommy, the green/white Power Ranger, who's dating Kimberly. This is going against all canon that Power Rangers fans have held for a decade or more. And this is going to probably anger some fans, maybe delight some Jason fans who never felt like Tommy and Kimberly ever belonged together. But this is certainly changing things up. Whether that means Jason is a bit more of Tommy than we may think, we'll have to wait for the full movie to find out. But so anyway, they continue to sort of tease their power coins, and then here we meet Rita Repulsa for the first time on screen. And she sort of mentions that she's killed Rangers before, so clearly she has a history with Power Rangers. Whether or not that means she has met the Rangers from any of the TV series, we don't know, but it's certainly there's certainly a history built into this world as we're learning from her first appearance. But we'll see more of her and the villains of the film, likely in the next trailer, hopefully with the Zords. So that's the first footage of Power Rangers 2017. I'm super excited to see more Zords, see more of the suits, and hopefully see Alpha 5, voiced by Bill Hader, because that will be amazing. So for all your Power Rangers news and future trailers, stay tuned to IGN.